Hi, Dr. Alina Kolchitsky, Boutique Bodyworks, physical therapy, lifestyle medicine, health and wellness, fitness, and nutrition. Today I'm going to experiment. I'm always encouraging you guys to experiment in your kitchen. I always am too, but I'm going to actually demonstrate an experiment today to make a mocktail. What's a mocktail? It's a cocktail, but without alcohol. So nice, healthy substitute when trying to limit or avoid alcohol and its negative effects. So it's very simple. You want fresh mint, fresh pineapple or frozen, and don't use canned. It just changes the flavor. And some sparkling water. That's it. So I do grow mint in the garden. It's really easy to grow. It grows like a weed. So I have it in a pot. So I'm going to just put some fresh mint into my little receptacle. Let me lower this. And you want to remove the stems. So I'm going to take off the stems. Now, all herbs and spices have medicinal properties, health benefits. One, because they're plants. So plants always have phytochemicals, meaning there's some bioflavonoids, polyphenols, which all have magical effects that help our bodies to utilize vitamins and minerals and that are antioxidative. So they reduce oxidative stress. And you might want to use a lot, you might want to use a little. It just depends on your preference and the size of the recipe that you're making. So I'm going to make this big enough for maybe 2 drinks for myself. Let's see. I think that's maybe enough. So I'm just putting about that much in the bottom of my flask. And I'm going to leave behind some for garnishing, because it's nice to have things that look pretty. It just makes us feel better. Now I do have some fresh pineapple that I froze. So going into the freezer. Whenever I buy a pineapple, I cube some of it and freeze in little freezer baggies so that I can use them in my smoothies and so on. So I'm going to use just 1 cube for sweetness. So that's my natural sweetener. Pineapple is high in sugar naturally. A little bit of pineapple is okay unless you're diabetic and you have to stay away. Depends how far along you are. But otherwise, if you're relatively healthy, pineapple, within reason, portion control, is good for you because it's got lignans, which is a certain type of fiber. It's so good for the gut microbiome, and because it has some enzymes that help actually lipolysis, breaking down of fat. So that's it. Now we're going to add a little bit of water so we can blend. All right. So about that much water, just enough to cover it. It's going to get loud in a moment. Now we do want to pulse it to be sure to, get everything blending. Okay, so here we go. What I want to make sure is that the whole piece of pineapple is blended and that we don't end up with a chunk left inside. So I'm just taking a peek. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we're making this mocktail for St. Paddy's Day, St. Patrick's Day. So that means green, right? So I thought it'd be nice to make a green drink that's healthy. No unhealthy dyes, naturally green from mint. Mint is good for the stomach. It's considered good for digestion. Let's take a nice pretty glass. So I'm going to take a martini glass, but you can use whatever glass you want. Let's put some crushed ice. Now, you could use lime in this recipe. That would be nice, or lemon, but I think first time out, I'm going to use just this. So next, what I'm going to do is put in some sparkling water. Who doesn't like some bubbles? Well, maybe some people don't, but I do. I like bubbles very much. Okay, so I'm going to put the whole serving, if it fits. Wow, that really makes a foam. You can see it's clarifying at the bottom. It's pretty. So as I said, it's an experiment. You'll never know what's going to happen first time out. This will settle as it sits for round 2 for the second serving. Get a small spoon. That foam is kind of pretty with the speckled green. Very festive. Perfect color for St. Patrick's Day. Because it's foamed, I'm going to not wait and just go ahead and pour. And voila, we have a green cocktail. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Look at that beautiful green, natural and just mint, very refreshing with just one piece of pineapple. If it's not sweet enough for you, you can put a second piece. You know, it's your palate. You do what you need to for you. But portion control. Obviously, you're not going to use a whole ton because it is naturally high in sugar, but we're using it to sweeten. It's much better than using sugar or even these artificial sweeteners that we know do harm to your gut health, and even monk fruit and stevia that are being adulterated and have artificial sweeteners mixed in. So careful what's on the market there. The labels lie. They are not disclosing exactly what's in there. Unfortunately, they don't protect us. So it's easier, safer to just keep it clean with real food, meaning plants. All right, top of the morning to you. So refreshing. I think I might have to drink this throughout the summer, not just for St. Patty's Day. Thank you. Check out my channel for other recipes and even some fitness and other health tip videos. Bye for now.